So another thing Caboose here told us is that the Morbius trailer was released.
It was.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch that because all three of us haven't seen it. So let's see what we think.
We're doing a little reaction.
Why not? My brightness the lowest thing
I hate
ever?
these
or no?
trailers before the trailers bullshit.
Oh, it's the worst. One sec. Sorry.
Unreal.
You have a gift. You always have.
Yeah.
There's an answer to the disease. You'll find it.
My hand the shakiest thing ever. Sorry.
Coffee?
Yep. No, I have
I
Parkinson's.
should have died years ago.
Legit runs in my family.
Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This can be my last chance.
Big chair, eh?
Jer Bear.
That's not exactly legal.
I want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
Think he went method there and actually cut his hand?
Knowing him, probably.
Whatever. Batman?
At what cost?
Is this like a new Joker movie or something? Okay, thank you. We know.
What's happening?
Shot out of BBS now.
I feel like more liability.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Increased strength.
Kid looking big.
Pecs are huge for sure.
Nightcrawler.
I thought you were serious.
Yeah, I thought you were too. I was like,
Echolocation. What is that?
Overpowering urge
Yep.
to consume
That's it.
blood. How far are we allowed to go
You tell me.
Spider-Man thing there.
Yep.
to fix something that's broken? Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
That's what's up. The last shot is good.
Interesting.
Now hold on.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh?
What's up, Doc?
Oh.
I'll tell you what though, Sony just couldn't help themselves. That's probably the last shot in the movie. It's probably the last scene in the movie, or maybe even the post-credit scene.
That's
Because Sony just cannot help themselves in giving us the whole goddamn movie in the
I'm
trailer.
so confused though.
Okay, did you see the Spider-Man shot?
No.
Yeah, on the wall, right?
So he's walking
Yeah.
through an alley and you see like a Spider-Man poster or some shit in the background.
Oh, okay.
And someone spray painted murderer on it.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
after.
because
It's connected.
for Mysterio. Yeah.
It's connected. So
Spoiler alert.
so the
Wow.
rumor,
So they're going in on it, eh?
the
Fuck.
rumor is that J. Jonah Jameson is in this movie. Yeah, and he's
so
the one who will bridge the gap between Spider-Man, like Far From Home and all that, to Morbius and Venom.
Damn.
So they're fucking building the Sinister Six, eh? Motherfuckers. I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm hyped about that
Yeah.
for sure. That last shot,
The
I'm
movie
like,
overall,
hell yeah.
the trailer, I was like, I don't know.
I
gotta be
was-
careful what I say about trailers.
I was
I did a
kinda
trailer
disinterested.
reaction to the fucking
That is true.
to fucking Birds of Prey the other day, and I got fucking shit on for my reaction.
oh no.
So
You
it
didn't really
looks
like
good, guy. I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, I think people want us to like just talk shit on stuff. So you know what? Fuck that movie. It was shit.
It's the other way around. Fuck. People just want us to love it.
My issue is I like as hyped as I am about the whole Vulture thing. Like, why would you show me that?
Yeah.
Like
Let
you could not help
Yeah,
yourself.
let me be surprised when I actually go see the movie.
Because I was
It's
honestly
doomsday syndrome for the BVS trailers.
100%.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
just it's just like a Sony thing. Like they cannot control themselves every time in marketing. Like either we show them the whole fucking movie or they're not buying a ticket. Like,
literally,
I
though.
don't understand why they just couldn't. Look at Endgame's marketing. They CGI'd shit out of trailers, not to spoil
That's
people.
true,
You know?
exactly.
And it made $2.7 billion.
It's almost like they're too scared almost to just like
They're not confident.
It
enough in
definitely,
it.
They're not.
it definitely shows
because
a
they
lack
know
of
that not a lot of
confidence,
people know
like an
Morbius,
insecurity. Yeah.
and they're just like, oh, you know what? Let's just feed them this,
Yeah.
just to get ticket sales, like you said.
To be completely honest, I'm probably gonna go see a movie because of that shot.
Exactly,
Because
100%.
the rest of the
100%.
trailer, I was like, this is very uninteresting to me.
Yeah.
I don't find it
For
appealing.
me, I think they had my ticket. Like, I'll still go see it just because it's a comic book movie. Like, I'm
for
into
sure.
the genre. Like,
Same.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, I do get it from a business standpoint. For someone like yourself who watches the trailer and they're like, "The fuck is this shit?" You see Vulture and you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Now I'm in.
Okay.
All of a
Yeah,
sudden,
like,
I'm
oh,
in.
the Sinister Six?
Yeah.
Oh, Scorpion was in prison with him? We're going to see him too.
yeah."
I think
Now-
maybe like I'm not a big studio or anything, but even if they just showed less of
not?
that movie, you know what I mean? like I'm not trying to
No
fucking
way.
like tell them what to do, but I'm saying like show less of that film so then people are more interested. 'Cause,
I'm
like,
trying to tell them what to do.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that? 2
No, I know
minutes,
what you mean.
maybe?
I know what you mean.
They showed
think-
too much of it. It's just like,
Yeah.
again, I agree with your point.
Yeah.
You show the good thing. Now Alex is going, but like, even if you showed a couple of those like really good shots, that's it. Like 30-second teaser, boom.
I think
Yeah.
if they
That
just
would've
gave
been-
us a little
Agreed.
more of him as Morbius, the
Yeah.
vampire, I think that could have sold people a little more.
For
Because
sure.
the shot before the title card, like when they show him as Morbius, I'm like,
Fuck.
oh, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah, it looks
that
cool.
looks
It looks
exactly
cool.
It looks
like it
practical
does
as
in the
fuck,
comic
too.
books.
You
Yeah.
know?
You know?
I didn't get a good look
it's
at
just
it.
like
And
when they had the
Morbius
Venom
in the
trailer.
books is such a sick character too.
Yeah.
But it's just
yeah.
like
The
everything
only-
leading up to that shot, I was
Yeah.
just like, it looks like a generic like fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah.
because a lot of people just like don't know who he is. Like I don't really know what his character does or is. Like the only
Yeah.
exposure I've ever had to him was like the late 90s early 2000s Spider-Man show where he like pops up here and there and like the mini cameo episodes they do, but like yeah, I don't know.
So,
Fuck.
so
I wasn't
what-
expecting that at
So
all.
what's the Sinister Six then? Morbius.
Morbius,
Vulture,
Scorpion, Venom,
See,
maybe.
Here's
or
what I'm worried
Carnage.
about is that Venom ends up being on Spidey's side. I really hope that doesn't end up being the case. And that's why I despise that movie, because he's way too hero and not enough anti-hero.
Yeah.
Because Venom has been good in the comics. Like he's isn't this all
Not
bad
to mention
being.
Tom Hardy, like acting like he's on fucking crack.
Yeah.
in that movie.
No, there's a lot that's bad
Yeah.
about it. I know. But like Venom, he has the capability of being an anti-hero, right? It's
Well, I
not
think
like,
too with the whole Spider-Man thing being bad, he might see it as that, and
Right.
say, like fuck this guy. You know?
right. I
Hopefully.
just my problem is like I guess I just like Venom more as a Spider-Man villain than someone who's worked with
Sure.
Spider-Man. But I have a feeling they're probably gonna have them team up, and I think you're right. I think Carnage will be a part of the Sinister Six.
Oh, for sure. I think it would be better for them to wait for Spider-Man 4 to do a Spidey versus Venom, and then to have him kind of side with Spidey after that. So the whole thing of, or maybe even in 3, like maybe even a little cameo in 3, just
Well,
to,
yeah,
just to
so
say
there's-
like, oh, Venom is like going after Spider-Man, like because of all this fucking Mysterio shit, revealing his name to the world, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that to me would make more sense. And then later on, like, oh shit, okay, it's just a kid, blah, blah, blah.
You're right.
I'm gonna help him now.
The rumor is that Tom Holland's gonna film or is in talks to film something for Venom, like a cameo for the next Venom. Apparently, they did something for the first one and they just scrapped
Yeah.
it.
I heard
That's
that
what
too.
That's what not that I've been told anything, but what I heard through like the industry insiders
Yeah.
and tweeting and shit. They said like, yeah, they filmed something with Tom Holland and it just
For sure.
I guess didn't work out. I don't know why. But
Well, before this whole like Marvel Sony thing went to shit, like he said, either way, I'm still going to be Spider-Man for
Yeah.
years to come.
Yeah.
So to me, that means it's either he sticks to one universe or he crosses over and he's doing fucking both sides now, which is what they seem to be doing.
I
Which
think it's
I'm
super
fine
possible.
with. Yeah,
It's
I'm fine with.
super possible. You don't need the
They can cover
you
up
don't need
Venom and
the
be like, yeah,
Avengers
that shit
coming
just
in.
happened over there. No one needed them.
Right.
They're yeah.
It as long as they're not trying to do like world-ending events with all these movies,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
they just keep it contained between the characters that are involved.
Which is how it should be with Spidey characters.
100%.
honestly. It shall be New York based.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, because Spider-Man works the best when he's in New York.
Exactly.
I just a side note. I looked up because I couldn't even remember who was in the original Sinister Six. The original Sinister Six lineup is Doctor Octopus, Electro, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio, Sandman, and Vulture.
yeah.
Which they're supposed to be, or they were in talks to do a solo Craven movie.
Solo Craven, and then they had that Silver and Black with Black Cat and
Right.
Silver Sable, but that
Right.
got scrapped.
Good,
Which,
honestly.
well, from what I've been reading online, apparently that was the best script out of all the spin-offs that they've done.
I like Black Cat.
I like Black Cat too. I guess I don't know. This whole thing that Sony's trying to do is really weird to me, and you can tell it looks like they just wanted to do Sinister Six again. And they were looking for an
Exactly.
excuse.
They're just trying to build it.
They have been dying to do Sinister Six for a very, very long time.
Yep.
They tried to set it up in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. They were going to make just a Sinister Six movie about the villains.
Which is weird to me.
Which is
Yeah.
weird, but they had a really good director attached. The guy who did Cabin in the Woods, Drew
Okay.
Goddard.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, you know what? You got me there. And then that's when all the Sony leaks and all that crazy shit happened. And then
Sure.
Spider-Man went into the MCU. But you can tell, like, whoever the higher ups at Sony are, they're like, if we don't do Sinister Six, what's the fucking point?
Exactly.
You know? Like,
Exactly.
You can just tell, like, it just feels like that's the end game for
Well, I
them,
mean,
you
clearly,
know?
they fucking showed it in the
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess they're setting it up again.
They're just so set on it. They got all their
I really-
CEOs going home and their
Yeah.
wives like, "What's going on, honey?" It's like, "Fuck, I'm just trying to do Sinister Six." It's like, "Sweetheart, you've been saying that for the past 17 years." It's like, "Well, I'm still trying."
God!
Whoa!
Oh!
If we don't do Sinister Six in the next 6 years, I am getting a divorce.
You hear that, Matthew?
Yelling at his kid. You hear that, you little fucker?
If this movie doesn't come out, we are getting fucking divorced.
Pack your shit and go.
No marriage
moving
counseling, no
tomorrow.
talking it out. I'm gonna get fucking divorced. Pulp Fiction.
She starts writing a script. Like,
I just really hope they're not just trying to like streamline and rush that though.
Exactly.
Like I hope this movie. I pray that movie is good. As
Yeah.
its,
Yeah,
as
me
its
too,
own
me
movie.
too.
And I pray that Venom
I promise
2.
you it isn't.
Oh yeah, no, I
Divorce,
believe
Matthew.
me. Do you know why? Is because it was in production or pre-production the same time as Venom came out, and that shit the bed hard.
100%.
So I'm assuming this fucking movie is going to be absolute trash. However, I hope they don't fucking course correct if it fails.
Yeah.
Like I hope they don't set this up again like an Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Agreed.
And I hope they go through with it. I hope Venom 2 with Andy Serkis is going to be good. I hope they kind of course correct in that way too. But I really hope they don't fucking blow this.
Because I'll tell you what, in the case of Venom, although I really wish that character would be involved in Spider-Man, because I feel like that's how the character should exist with Spider-Man being involved. I think out of any of these solo weird spin-offs that they're doing, Venom is the one with the most potential.
Sure.
Because there is enough story to tell there.
And it made a
where
boatload of money.
And it did make a shitload of money, which
I don't know
beyond
how, but
me.
yeah.
Beyond me. But yeah, so like that's the one where like even though I just despise the first one, I'm glad it got a sequel because I think that there is something there
100%.
that could be done. And I mean, if you get Woody Harrelson in there as fucking Carnage, I
New
mean,
director, Woody Harrelson.
it's pretty dope. It's pretty
one of
dope.
the best other fucking symbiotes out there.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck about the other ones, honestly?
oh my god,
Like,
what
those
a,
are
what a
just
terrible
throwaway
decision
trash.
to make this riot, whatever the
And
fuck.
they made them all
The villain.
basically the same color and
Yeah.
shit. Like, a lot of the shit
So
people
dumb.
love is like the different colors. Like some
Yeah.
of them are purple, fucking green. Carnage is red. And they just have little veins and shit. Fuck that. Like, I hope in the second Venom movie, if they are going to intertwine Spidey, that he sees a poster or something, he's like, that's fucking sick. And then puts the white thing on his chest. Like, I want to see that. Like, just give us fucking comic book Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they gave us a good design, but then they removed the spider. we don't know what we're doing yet. So
Yeah.
we're going to just remove that.
In the
Oh.
perfect world, they would do the black suit before they get to Venom, but obviously they just, like I said, they wanted to do what they wanted to do.
Sure.
So I'm intrigued to see what the future holds. That last shot is really interesting in that Morbius trailer.
Sure is.
Almost guaranteed going to be a bad movie.
Yeah.
But if it sets something up that I'm intrigued in,
Exactly.
then all right, they'll have my money
We've
for
seen
whatever.
2 minutes of it. We're like, all the evidence is pointing in the direction this movie's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
No,
You
I
hear
feel
that?
like it's hard though because there's not a lot of source material to go off of.
There isn't. That's the thing.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, which is probably why they wanted to
hater.
just make a straight up Sinister Six movie because at least you got 6 villains to like
thought about that a while
sort of explore. Whereas with Morbius, like, yeah, he's a vampire, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck.
Like-
Like, we haven't
you
seen
know?
enough fucking vampire movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Van Helsing on crack.
No,
Yeah, it's just hard. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of source
but
material.
the
to
real
go off.
question is,
Kathleen.
did Jared
You only
Leto
have 50 years of comic
really-
continuity to go off of.
drink some blood?
What's that?
Did Jared Leto really drink some blood?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh,
Did he send his own ball sack in a fucking package to someone like on Suicide Squad or what?
He's not a method actor.
He made way too big of a deal in that role for only being in the movie for like 30 seconds.
Well, I think he was supposed to be in.
He was
longer.
No, I
They-
know.
He
I'm
came out and
fucking
said
around.
they shot enough to
I
have
know,
a solo
so-
Joker movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And
we
to
got
be
one
honest,
that's better. So
regardless of his design, regardless of his fucking design, I think he would have been good given the chance to
Yeah,
actually
sure.
shine.
he had a different take on
Given
the
an
Joker.
actual script.
Yeah.
He
that
had
wasn't
like the
written in
gangster
6
Joker
weeks.
with
Yeah.
the dragon tattoo on his back. It's like fucking Dark Knight Returns like Joker.
Yeah. And it's cool because you're even watching like the actual Joker movie and it's just like, there are some scenes and just like the way he's
Yeah, the
walking,
swag.
sometimes it's like, he's kind of taking a little bit of like Jared Leto's Joker too, right?
Yeah.
Like the kind of like
telling
mob
you.
boss, like,
Yeah. Joaquin's portrayal is like a mix of all 4 fucking Jokers.
Yeah.
walking my phoenix.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jacqueline's penis.
Yes.